You are the biggest asset of your life. You don't have to compete with others. You have to just compete with yourself, and you are the competition of yourself. Now, let me be very honest and ask you that are you really pushing all your capabilities to achieve your goals? Are you not lazy sometimes, and most of the time lethargic and careless about the future, and you're just going with the flow? If the answer is yes, then you need to actually work on the 4-step great plan. How can you change your future? Now, you need to have a proper life planning. Now, one of my friends, his name is Melvin. Okay, he didn't want to go to college anyways, but because of his parents nagging back and forth every now and then in front of his friends, in front of the relatives, always talking about he's not attending college, he's not doing some degree courses or something, just by the force of their parents, he went to college. He completed his 3 years degree program and just came out like one of the graduates every year. Now the problem is, wherever he applies for a job, he's not interested or he's not getting a job. Now he found his interest in fashion designing. He designs clothes, he does the pattern making, he reads a lot about colors, he knows a lot about textures and everything. He started enjoying and loving his particular job. Then he found that his passion is not in that particular degree what he has done, but it is in fashion designing. So he was happy and he got some internship in one of the organizations, hired him with the basic knowledge of fashion and other materials what he had knowledge about. Now every day he worked hard and he acquired knowledge in the real time and actually enjoyed the work what he was doing, and gradually he did a great job. Now one fine day what happened is, all of a sudden the company was in loss and they shut the organization. And he was, poor fellow, he was in a contract job, just had to be jobless for few months. Now again he looked after other companies to hire him. Nobody was ready to do so. Now the case is, their parents again started talking about him, started nagging about him. Meanwhile, everybody reached 25, 26, all were well settled, almost there, financially strong, looking up for new relationships, getting married, all were settling in all areas of lives, and Melvin was still struggling for a job. Now, what is the learning from this particular story is that we need to have a proper life planning. You need to plan wisely. I know you will tell me that, oh, the future is unseen, anything can happen, the situation is very bad. It is not like that. Whatever is going to happen, it is going to happen, but that doesn't mean that we don't have a plan, right? So today in this video, let's see what are the 4 great ideas and plans what we can learn from this story and implement in our lives. Let's get started. The first and foremost step what you need to take to have a great future, number 1 is to create a list of your own interest. You might be good at many things, you might be absolutely very good at some things, you might be okay with few things. Whatever comes in your mind, please put it on paper. Now you can't just go with the flow, you have to do what you love. I always insist on this, that don't do for the sake of others. Others are doing, they are successful. You have to catch your passion, look for your passion and work on that. Now create the list of interests what you have. Now check, okay fine, you like drawing, you like sketching, you like music, you like photography, you like writing, you like to speak in front of the camera, you can become a video influencer. Just put down all the thoughts, whatever work you have done. I guess even if you are in college or you were in college and you did something in the college community, maybe in the cultural event, you were good at something, try and think, brainstorm about yourself, because you know yourself better. So jot down everything, whatever you did for just for hobbies, whatever you like, whatever you're doing, whatever you're planning to do, you're not good at working on it. So put everything on paper. Now the next step is start refilling. You can't just refiltering it, just churn it, whatever you're good at. So top 5 you're good at, top 3 you're good at. So start churning and prioritize what you can look forward and do. So for example, 5 things you have chosen. For example, photography, you are good at speaking in front of the camera. You want to start fashion designing, some freelancing thing, and you want to become a teacher, and you want to start a preschool, or maybe you're good at babysitting. Okay, just for an example, 5 things. Now the second step is get into research. Now you can't just jump in. You have to just see people who have already achieved things in this particular field, in this particular industry. You have to learn from those experienced people. See the amount of efforts you need to put in, the challenges, what is the return on investment. For example, if you're going to start something, learn that particular course, how much time will you take back that money, how much time will that money, you will get that money back. Then you can also check what are the challenges, how can you get people, what are the potential market for these particular industry. So the second step is do proper research. The third step is that breaking down your goals into smaller tasks and making as a habit. Now I know this video is going pretty much long, but then it is worth listening. Just wait for a few minutes, you will get the clear picture how can you change your life for a better future. Now you have to break. Everybody has got a very big picture whenever you want to do something in life. Try to break those tasks into smaller parts and make a habit out of it. Now you need to build system. Like an organization, you as an individual is an organization where you need to create systems, and systems can be created just with the help of habits. You have to have clear set of habits to achieve your goals. You can't just write down on paper or say positive things without taking positive action towards that goal, then you are not going to reach. Now as I told you, I have listed few things in the beginning, 5 things. You did your research, then you have to break down more into 2 or 3 in numbers. Now check, you had 5 of them, you have to just come to 2. Now see, you have done your research, you have come down to 2, a particular profession, what you want to work on. Then you have asked for the mentors, experienced people, how we can go about it, what are the challenges, how we can get clients, how can you make business and something like that. So all the questions are answered here. Now you need to actually take action. How can you become that particular photographer? How can you become that particular designer? How can you become that particular teacher? So you need skills, you need knowledge, you need whatever you need to become that particular person. Start taking action. And the 4th most important point is implement, review and shift. Implement, review and shift. That means whatever plans you have done, whatever action you have already taken, start implementing in that process. So you learned all the particular skill in step 3, now start implementing in step 4 in that particular profession. Review every month, review every 15 days, every week, every day you check your progress. If you're not doing well, again replan things, review things. What are you doing wrong? What are things you are doing correct? How can you improve yourselves? What are the areas of improvement you can check? So check everything and shift. So these 4 important steps will definitely change your life. Number 1 is you have to create the interest list. Number 2 is get into the research part. Number 3, you need to actually check what are the actions needed, skills needed. You have to plan it, and then you have to make those bigger goals into smaller tasks and make a habit, create a system. And number 4 is implement, review and shift. I hope this video really helped you. Start planning, that you will definitely achieve your passion. Thank you very much. I hope you like this video. Like and share, and if you're new to this channel or you haven't subscribed this channel, do subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.